and Taylor is a very popular Halloween costume coming up this year. What do people have to have if they're going to dress up as you for their costume?
Man, the mustache is slowly starting to disappear, but I'll tell you what, man, that stash in the '87 jersey was pretty iconic there for a little bit. And it was and I had it when I met Taylor for the first time. So I guess just my stash, and then yeah, maybe what is it? Who knows, man? What else?
Football, maybe?
Oh, maybe a bracelet or something. I don't know.
Thank
Go
you.
Cyclones, man.
Appreciate it.
So he lost the bet, I take it?
Yeah, another friendly wager. Unfortunately, my Bearcats are struggling right now in the Big 12, and it's all right. We got Baylor this week. Hopefully, we can bounce back and get the train rolling.
So what was he going to have to do if Cincinnati had won the game?
I forget, what was it?
We're still standing here.
Yeah, maybe I had him. I don't know. I was gonna give Cincinnati a call and figure it out on the run.
And Travis, potentially Derwin James this week. What's the like the match?
Potentially, I'd assume I'd see him pretty often. You know, in my mind, the best safety in the league right now that I got to go against, and you know, just the ultimate respect for him. You know, both on and off the field, and it's always a battle. It is always a battle, and he doesn't make my job easy by any means.
Travis, that little wrestling move he put on you, was it last year, suplex or whatever you call it? I mean, was that, obviously it's in the heat of the battle, but was that problematic for you? Did it bother you that he went that far?
No. As long as we come out of that thing with a win, that's all I'm really caring about. Try not to get myself in that situation. Anytime you're on top of a guy's shoulders like that, it's not good.
Travis, is there a certain excitement when you play, you know, with the best in the league, as you just
Oh,
described?
without a doubt, man. I mean, it's just it fires you up. You know, I want to play everybody at their best, with everybody out there, and you know, everybody at the peak of their game. And sure enough, that's where a lot of guys on their defense are. You know, talking about 5'2", Khalil Mack, you know, Bosa. I mean, the whole gang is what you got to worry about. And on top of that, you know, their defensive coordinator can mix up some things and make you work both mentally and physically. So.
Travis, how much do you value the time you spend with your brother, even during the mini week, you know, doing it for
You know, family time's priceless, man. Anytime you can get around your loved ones, I mean, you got to take advantage of that. And unfortunately, during the football season, or because of football season, I don't get to see them in person. You know, New Heights, our podcast, has been able to, you know, kind of bring together what we've really been missing since college days. But you know, any chance I get to go and hang out with them or see my mom and dad, you know, I'm always jumping at the bit.
Did you guys anticipate the popularity of that podcast when you started?
I don't think either one of us could have anticipated it is where it is now. You know, both of us having great seasons last year, meeting up in the Super Bowl obviously has a lot to do with that. But everybody getting to know my brother more from a personal standpoint, you know, getting the offensive lineman a little bit more face time. I think that's been awesome, and people have really appreciated that.
Travis, big picture, what do you see from the offense right now for you guys?
I see us moving in the right direction, to be honest. I mean, we're not putting up the points that we want, but at the same time, you know, we got good direction on where we can clean things up and where we can, you know, move forward. And that's the biggest thing, because we got guys that are finding their roles, that are getting more comfortable into their roles, and it's just going to keep going from there. Guys are, every single week you see them flying around a little bit faster at practice, attacking the ball a little bit differently. And all that's going to translate into the game as long as we just keep, you know, working our tails off like we have been.
What did you say to McCall when he came back into the building?
Just gave him a big old hug. Good to have the guy back, man. It's crazy when you get a guy like McCall who's got a big personality, you know, friends with everybody on the team, a brother to everybody on the team, both offense and defense. When you get a guy like that back in the building, it just it lights everybody up. It gives everybody that good mojo. It was similar to when, you know, a guy like Blake Bell came back, you know, it's just you like to see the good guys come back, and sure enough, you'll see them out there flying around having a blast on Sunday.
We'll go last three. Vahe, Aaron, and Nate. Go ahead, Vahe.
Travis, how'd you enjoy the return to SNL, and did you enjoy the theme of the skit?
Man, it was funny. Yeah, obviously didn't know what was gonna go down, and just decided to hit SNL last second, and they asked me if I wanted to kind of end the skit that was about you know, me and Taylor's takeover of the NFL games, which was hilarious. I loved every bit of it, and was laughing my tail off during the skit. And, to be honest, I don't even remember saying anything. I hoped I read the card right. The electricity and just the energy from the crowd and just being up there, it felt like I was hosting it all over again.
And are you kind of in their Rolodex? I mean, they'll just call you up.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't kicked me out yet, which is a good thing. So we'll see. We'll see next time I'm in New York if they let me back in.
Aaron?
You and Taylor is a very popular Halloween costume coming up this year. What do people have to have if they want to dress up as you for their costume?
Man, the mustache is slowly starting to disappear, but I'll tell you what, man, that stash in the '87 jersey was pretty iconic there for a little bit. And it was and I had it when I met Taylor for the first time. So I guess just my stash, and then yeah, maybe what is it? Who knows, man? What else? What else?
Football, maybe?
Oh, maybe a bracelet or something. I don't know.
Nate?
Travis, I have two questions actually. The first one is, how much of this year's October is similar to you from last year's October? Just trying to get better as the season goes along, but also winning games.
Well, I mean, every single year is different, and then you get dealt, different challenges. And right now, I just feel like we're hitting stride as a unit, as a group, and everybody's not getting frustrated with it. We're still trying to, build it, like I said earlier, and find where everybody's role is in this offense. And it's just going to keep growing from there. But I think October and November is that year, or the 2 months throughout the year where you really build the team, and you can't get frustrated with the downs.
Yeah, and lastly, when you were here in 2013, you guys played a lot of games at noon or 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
How unique is it for you to start your career kind of in that sort of point of where the team is to now being in prime time? Obviously, you're going to go to Germany here in a couple weeks, having 2 Thursday night games, just the uniqueness of this schedule compared to maybe when you were a rookie or your first year on the team.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's hats off to what Coach Reed has been able to build here. I think that the primetime games are that's what you play for in my mind. I do love a good 1 o'clock noon game, at mid-afternoon game where it ends with the lights on and everything, but there's something about that primetime game and being the only show on that just gets you excited, even just coming into the stadium. And that's when you really want to show out for your friends and family and all the people that helped you along the way. So it's really what Coach Reed and the coaching staff and everybody's been able to implement here as a culture. And I've just been fortunate to kind of see it develop from beginning to where it is now.
Travis Kelce just gave fans a candid, charming glimpse into his life with fiancée Taylor Swift, and it's clear the Chiefs star is absolutely loving their status as the world's most talked-about couple. During a recent press conference, Kelce couldn't hide his humor and excitement when talking about their relationship's impact, especially as the holidays and Halloween approach. When asked about the viral Travis and Taylor Halloween costumes, the tight end offered a hilarious and surprisingly romantic suggestion. He told fans that the essential element needed wasn't just his '87 jersey, but a specific piece of facial hair, the mustache he wore the very first time he met Taylor. This intimate detail gave fans a rare peek into the meaningful, private moment that launched their high-profile romance. He then jokingly added a touch of Swiftie flair, suggesting a bracelet or something. Kelce also laughed about the ongoing media frenzy surrounding their public life, specifically addressing his surprise cameo on Saturday Night Live. He confessed he found the skit, which centered on their takeover of the NFL games, absolutely hilarious. Describing the experience, he noted he felt the crowd's electricity and energy. Between sharing details of their personal meet-cute look and embracing their domination of pop culture, Kelce is proving that their magnetic love story is just as fun and engaging off the field as it is in the stands.